Everyone, welcome to our 7th annual Providence Fringe Festival. This is the Fringe PVD virtual opening night party. Woo! Look at that. We've got so many artists here tonight. They're all going to pitch their show to you. We want to say thank you. Thanks to the artists who pivoted with us this year to this crazy new model. We're so excited to see this happen. And thank you to you, the audience, for gumming along on this ride with us. We can't wait to see what's going to happen with you either. You've got an incredible Fringe team behind the festival this year who made this possible, without whom this wouldn't be happening at all. So I just want to do a quick round of introductions before we get started and recognize Liz, festival manager.
Hi, thanks for joining.
And Max.
Hey everyone, nice to see you digitally.
And Christine Treglia.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Get your all access subscription so you can watch all these shows on your own time and you can watch extended interviews. That's my plug.
Do what she says. And Renee?
Hey, I'm Renee. I am the merch and perks lady. So we're partnering with Troop, so you can order your meals through them, as well as the official Fringe t-shirt available online for $20 through Troop.
That exclusive Fringe serpent designed by artist Carrie King of Providence. Make sure you get yours. It's going to go fast. How about Olive, our marketing guru?
Hi, I'm Olive, the marketing manager. I'm the one yelling at you all through Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and our website to please watch this year's Fringe PVD. It's amazing. It's exciting. These shows are incredible.
Fantastic. And Rachel? Hi, Rachel. And Eliza. Thank you all. Thanks so much for being here. So before we get started, before we jump to the artist, there's one other thing we want to mention. So the Fringe PVD Awards is something that we've been fortunate to partner with Matthew Lawrence of Law and Order Party with for the last 3 years. And Matthew has made this leap to the virtual space with us. He's even Zooming from his bunker right now. Matthew, can you remind the audience how these Fringe PVD Awards work?
Yeah, of course. So first of all, thank you for doing this. I am a theater reviewer who has had absolutely nothing to do for the last 5 months or so. So the fact that there's a Fringe Festival happening at all makes me so happy. The awards are going to be on August 1st, shortly after the last show of the evening. And the way they work is that audience members actually decide the categories of the awards. And the more creative the categories are, the more likely the artist is to get an award. So in the past, we've given out awards for, there was a best lingerie on a stuffed animal. There was best use of
Cantaloupe?
Maybe. There were a lot of hamster awards last year for humans living in hamster cages. So yeah, watch the shows, decide what you think is unique and great about that show, and then nominate it for an award by posting about it on either Facebook or Instagram or Twitter and tagging hashtag FringePVD Awards.
Awesome. Thanks, Matthew. And
by August 1st.
By August 1st. And people, if you're not already subscribed to the Law and Order Party newsletter, you should go to lawandorder.party and make sure you're on that for 365 things to do all year round. Even during COVID-19, Matthew has been coming up with shit to do. It's amazing.
I'm trying.
Thanks, Matthew, for running this. We're super stoked. And then also, before we jump to the popcorn artist thing, I just want to recognize the stage managers who are going to be making these shows happen from behind the scenes. So Shoshana and Allison are here too. You want to say hi?
Woo, woo. Hello.
Hi. Thanks. So I'm going to turn it over to Liz, our festival manager, and she is going to make this thing happen.
Hi, so you have 60 seconds to pitch your show here with us live. We have a starting timer. Jenny must die. Go.
Bill, you're muted. Wait, restart the clock. Restart. Bill, you're muted.
Oh, of course, the old guy gets muted. Mutes
That's all right.
Of course he does.
We're going to restart.
All right,
Okay.
thank you.
That was
Okay.
just dress rehearsal. Ready?
No worries. Okay, ready, set, go.
Jenny Must Die is a comedy with songs and a satire on current events about the power of stories to heal. Set in a present-day gyro shop, it's based on a Greek myth and a play by Euripides. A king about to launch the Trojan War offends a goddess. The goddess curses the land and demands a human sacrifice. And of course, hilarity ensues. It features a terrific cast of Wilbury regulars: Beth Alianello, Jeff Hodge, Maggie Papa, Jason Quinn, Christine Treglia, and from LA, Sasha Hirsch. Here's a sneak preview of one of our tunes. It's called It's Fun to Go to War.
It's fun to spend money.
Money.
It's fun to go to war.
To war.
It's cool to spend money.
Money, money.
It's hot to go to war.
To war. Ooh.
See Jenny Must Die.
Liz, now you're muted. We got to get a handle on this mute button.
I don't feel so bad.
Okay.
Next, thank you, that was awesome. Edith versus Quarantine, take it away.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Edith Schlivovitz, and I'm performing a one-woman show called Edith vs. Quarantine, 89 and One Tough Cookie, about my journey through quarantine all alone. I'm 89 years old, which, as I'm sure you're well aware, makes me highly vulnerable to the coronavirus. So I've been quarantined alone in my New York apartment, very tiny, for the last 4.5 months, going on who knows how long. In my show, I share many coping strategies, like belting show tunes to my taxidermied cat, brushing up on my Shakespeare, and starting my own virtual online dating show, and more. I'm not gonna lie, there have been some low points on the way, when I really thought I should just let coronavirus put me out of my misery. However, my survival instinct has managed to prevail, and if a lonely old widow like me can get through this, so can you. So join me on July 21st or July 24th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and maybe eat a cookie while you're at it. Thank you!
Woof, 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 woof.
Woo! Woof.
Citizen Revolution.
Me.
Ready, set, go.
Hello, hi. I'm Krish Mohan. I'm doing a live virtual stand-up comedy show called The Citizen Revolution. I do socially conscious stand-up comedy. So I talk about a bunch of socially conscious issues, socio-political issues. So if you're into that, then you'll probably be into my show, or you can come to the show and be mad about the fact that I'm talking about this sort of stuff. That's something that's acceptable too if you want to do that. But a big thing that I talk about in the show is the fact that I became a citizen in 2019 because, well, what's more fun than joining the Titanic right before it's about to sink? That's the most exciting part of any ship ride. So if you're into socially conscious comedy and you want to hear jokes about that, then that is the Citizen Revolution is the show for you. So I hope to see you there.
Awesome, you made it before the timer. Quack, 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 quack. Okay. Addicted. Ready, set, go.
Addicted. Reloaded, isolated, and online. Still learning to breathe underwater. Written and performed by me, Ted. Addicted. A continuation of my MFA thesis in a one-man show performed at the Wilbury, not for the faint of heart, semi-adult language and action figures included. It's a memory play, kind of, like how every actor remembers their first headshot. Think about the most important moment of your life. Think about how it shaped you. Now, what if you couldn't remember it and it haunted you every day? It's an inside look at addiction from someone who suffers from it through poetry, music, word vomit, humor, and heart-wrenching honesty. Batman, whipped cream, and playing guitar in the shower. If you've seen it before and you haven't seen it in a bathroom, also, there's a twist. Come laugh, cry, wonder why Teddy's chugging hot sauce, and maybe learn that there's nothing wrong with asking for help. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. Get thee behind me, Santa. An inexcusably filthy children's time travel farce for adults only. Ready, set, go.
Hey there, I am doing a Christmas show in the middle of July because that is not the weirdest thing to be happening in 2020. The premise of this show is that a pair of incompetent angels bungle the first Noel by switching Santa Claus and Jesus Christ, and thus spinning out a new timeline. And the play is about the efforts of an equally incompetent detective to try to fix this. He's sort of a budget Philip Marlowe with all the low-functioning alcoholism, but none of the brilliant deductive reasoning. So sort of like the BBC's Sherlock if Sherlock was played by Norm Macdonald instead of Benedict Cumberbatch. That's my show. Check it out.
Thank you. Wow, you guys are real good at this timing thing. I haven't even interrupted you. A meeting of the Lower New England Self-Care Society. Ready, set, go.
Self-care is hot as hell right now. Join us for a weekly meeting of the Lower New England Self-Care Society where we'll learn about essential oils, bath bombs, and communing with dead gods. Looking to fill that gaping hole in your life? We've got the tools and the summoning power to make it happen, for a small fee, of course.
This week, we'll be learning about our past and finding our way towards a better, brighter, and more matriarchal future. Our membership fees are unearthly, but all proceeds are for the greater good of the group.
Feeling sad, feeling lonely? Look no further than the LNESCS for a new group of siblings of your own. Join the whole, become part of the one. What could go wrong? And remember, nobody cares about
self-care more than we care.
Awesome. Nowhere Man, ready, set, go.
Hi, everyone. My name is Meredith Healy, and I'm the director of 11 and 1 Theater Collective's production of Nowhere Man, which is by Nina Sacco. So Nowhere Man is a dark comedy which takes place over the course of one morning in a roadside retro diner in New Jersey. The two regular waitresses and one silent line cook are joined by a new hire, and during the course of their time together, the new girl gets the lowdown on all the diner drama and the three swap stories as they fill orders. Check us out this Saturday at 9:30 and next Wednesday at 6.
A Play's the Thing. Ready, set, go.
Hi,
I'm Chantel.
And I'm Mike. And A Play is the Thing is a series of vignettes that take place around a newer version of Shakespeare's classic Hamlet. So it's out with the old and in with the new.
So here you're going to get to see all sides of the theater, the veteran actress and the young rising star, the director with his costumers, those last minute before the curtain rises patrons, box office shenanigans, all the way to the fans waiting by the stage door, and so much more.
Each story is very unique and incredibly relatable to anyone who has ever experienced theater in some way. These stories are funny, heartwarming, ridiculous, and honest.
So we can't wait to put the show on for all of you tomorrow at 6 p.m. and on July 29th at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook Live. So make sure you come to see the Blue Cow Group's production of A Play's the Thing.
Thank you. PVD Boundaries Project. Ready, set, and go.
Hello, we're Providence Boundaries Project. This is a project of Walk PVD. Core members are Sarah Zurier, CJ Upperthauser, and me, Tracy Picard. We're not performers, we're nerds. Providence Boundaries Project is a collective action to explore the boundaries of Providence, the city itself. And it's an ongoing commitment to think about borders, boundaries, and Fringe together. The first phase was a tracing of the current bounds of Providence in small groups, observing, exploring, and talking about what we encountered and what that sparked. This has led us down intellectual roads too, researching history, asking questions of our own limits, and negotiating space with each other and those we came upon at the border itself. We are offering 2 small group walks, live action walks through Olneyville from the bike path to Rowland College. Information will be on our page.
Thank you. Sound. Please. Ready, set, go.
Sound is a new play written and directed by Eric N., world famous playwright and all around fantastic human being. It's a new script about exile, perseverance, miraculous recovery, and ghost whales. It's being produced simultaneously with partners in Albuquerque, the Tricklock Theater Company, and the Wilbury Theater Group in Providence. It features a bunch of Wilbury regular actors, as well as a bunch of actors from Albuquerque that we don't know yet, but are going to be brilliant. So make sure you check out Sound.
Thank you. Letters from the Affair, are you here?
I'm right here.
Oh, hi. Hi, David.
Hi. I'm always late to the party, but I'm right on time.
You are. You ready?
Ready enough.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Hi, everyone. I'm David Shevin. I'm a co-founder of the Afro-Semitic Experience, a band of Jewish and African-American musicians that's been creating all kinds of performances around the country and around the world for over 20 years. Letters from the Affair is our first foray into theater. It's a multimedia work that crosses the boundaries between jazz, opera, and musical theater. We've also squeezed a lot of art history into it. The work is based on letters that we found by the Impressionist painters Camille Pissarro and Edgar Degas. We took their letters and set them to music to tell a very little known story from the end of the 19th century about the relationship between these 2 founding members of the French Impressionist art movement, and it takes place during the Dreyfus Affair. So the work is incredibly relevant to our time because it really talks about differing political values and about the way in which race and bigotry can devour and destroy friendships. It's going to be on this Wednesday and Thursday. I'll also just sort of add, it's a big multimedia affair. We're very excited because we're working with a camera crew and a computer crew. And so if it all comes together, it could be really cool. And if it all fails, it'll be an amazing failure.
Thank you. Last but not least, You've Got Male 2. You've Got 2 Males. A gritty, unauthorized sequel, political, erotic thriller, and unflinching look at late capitalism, the effects of the internet on self-perception, and the dark heart of the American family protected by fair use. Rest in peace, Nora Ephron. Take it away.
Presented by the Please Don't Sue Us Warner Brothers players and written by Davis Alianello, this is the stern conclusion of the You've Got Male saga. The first You've Got Male stands as the ultimate example of late 90s techno-utopianism, a brilliant artifact of a moment in which it seemed the internet could solve all of our problems, including love. Simultaneously, it portrays the grim march of neoliberal capitalism as the ultimate context for a meet cute, as the shop around the corner falls to global hegemony Fox books. Romantic love and personal success are the only escape. You've Got Male too. You've Got 2 Males extends this logic to dystopic, sexy conclusion. Make sure you watch it Monday 7:20 at 7:30 and Thursday 7:23 at 9 p.m.
Amazing. Thank you, everybody. That seems to be... Anybody else? We're good? We're very excited to watch your shows. Cannot even tell you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Liz. Thanks, Liz, for running that. Thanks for all these artists for showing up and being part of that. It's awesome. And for our audience, just a reminder, audience, these artists are doing this and they rely on your donations in order to keep producing their work. So at every performance, you're going to get a pre-show speech where somebody plugs the donation to the artist to you. Okay. And then also on all these artist pages, there are links to their Venmo, PayPal accounts, what have. I hope that you'll find it in you to make sure that you make a small gift for every performance that you enjoy and help them continue to produce this brilliant work. Thanks all. Thanks for joining. We can't wait. We'll see you tomorrow night when we start the Fringe. Woo!